Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for our full moon in Libra 2020. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. First, a few quick notes that this is always, guys, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So if these messages feel right to you, then they are yours. If they just don't resonate, then they must belong to another Taurus. This will mostly resonate with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and all Taurus cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you have not yet done so, I always invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoyed this content. Let's see, what else? There's a couple other notes I always make. Let's see. So yeah, if you are interested in any of the card decks that I use, I always do post the links to those below in the description box. I also have, a place where you can donate to the channel if you like, and also a place where you can find out how to book a personal reading with me. All that's always in the description box below, guys. So this full moon is in the sign of Libra. Libra is also ruled by the same sign that rules you, Taurus. That would be Venus. So this is, a great full moon for you. We always have a lot of energy, a lot of emotions, especially that culminate and come up very strongly around the full moon. So those full moons are very important. The energy that generates from them, is usually a 30-day cycle. So you will feel, the energy from the previous full moon, coming to a close as we come up to this full moon, and then, 30 days out from that. So this card spread that I'm going to do, I do this every month for the full moon, and I'm going to use a couple of lunar-based decks. We're also going to use some tarot to give you a past, present, future reading for what's coming up around this full moon. I've already blessed and cleared these cards, so let's just go ahead and spread these out for you, Taurus, and see what comes up. All right, Taurus. Ooh, interesting. All right, so in the immediate past position, this would have been the energy that came up from this last full moon cycle, last 30 days or so. This was the Virgo full moon, and that says adjustments are required. So there were a lot of things that you've had to, be very flexible with, something that you've had to let go of. A lot of routines have been changed, altered, put into, a bit of chaos or readjustment because of what's happening in the world. Interestingly enough, like I said, it seems that the big, concerns about the virus in the media especially came up with that last full moon cycle that we had in Virgo. Virgo is a sign of health, habits, routine, and so all of our routines have been, put into a time of readjustment as, our health concerns became really key. So let's pull some more cards on top of this to see what might be modifying it from another lunar deck. And just bear with me as I pull these out. I'm going to pull for the past, present, and future so that we can just read them all as they come out here easily. Okay. Oh, Taurus, I like this for you. Okay, so on top of the adjustments are required, we have the flower moon, which is the blossoming moon. That flower moon comes up in May, which is actually your the full moon that comes up. That'll be a Scorpio moon for May, but that'll be next month. So Taurus, this to me is really telling you that whatever, was adjusted, whatever has been changing over this last 30 days really comes full circle next full moon, this, moon that comes up in May. So that's actually really interesting, sort of past future energy that's pulling in. right here in the present. This is where you are right now as we step into this Libra full moon. The Libra full moon is all about balance. It's about harmony. Many times it has to do with relationships because it is, you know, the marriage and relationship sign. Even if it's not a romantic relationship, it many times brings up all sorts of connections and one-on-one relations to be balanced and to be harmonized. And so this right here, you know, it's funny because like I said, we just had that full moon in Virgo, but you're bringing that full moon Virgo energy to the present right now. So big stuff is coming through for you, Taurus. Funny enough, Aries also had this same card in the same position as you. So if you happen to have Aries in your chart or have a significant Aries in your life, you might want to watch the Aries reading. But this is reminding you that you are good enough. If you have felt, you know, less than, or you have felt not good enough, or you've been, you know, berating yourself or feeling more anxiety than usual, that's really reminding you to, you know, appreciate your self-worth. Because right now, you know, look at that, the waning gibbous energy is with you. And so there are definitely some things that you're letting go of. And it's really, you know, the key word here is beauty. The key word here is grace, right? So it's like letting that go, letting go of control. I know that for Taurus, oh gosh, it can be tough because y'all, you do love your routines. I know how that is. My Jupiter sign is in Taurus and I'm the same way. I like when I know what to expect and all of that. But Taurus right now, everything is changing so much. So this is requiring you to really put down some old ways of being and be very, very flexible, very graceful in the way that you're moving through these changes. So going into the immediate future, not a surprise. Even more so, we're getting that message again, a surrender to the divine with the full moon. So like I said, next month's full moon is going to be very, very big for you because that is the Scorpio full moon, which is the opposite balance of your sun sign. So, you know, to me, that's just brings up that surrender even more. It brings you into the fullness of your spirit and your personality. And it really opens up some brand new doors because look what comes up on top of that full moon is the dark moon, which is, you know, when the moon has gone from being, you know, right to the waning and it's right in between those phases. Going into the new moon again. So this is like the door when everything's open, when everything's possible. And so to me, it's like you're stepping into some very, very powerful energy as we go into the future. You may be doing a bit of recreating of yourself. And part of the process right now in this present energy of this Libra moon, Taurus, this next 30 days, you're going to really be letting go of a lot of old elements of your life, some things that really needed to pass away very much for your own good. I'm really feeling that. It's like there are things that you've been needing to let go of for your own personal health and well-being. And the more that you know, kind of gracefully let those go, the better. Even if it's painful, even if it hurts, this is just a time of passing from one old cycle and getting ready for a fresh, brand new you. This is pretty cool. So let's get into the tarot. We're going to dig a little deeper and get some more messages around all of this. Very into, oh yeah, wow, okay, Taurus. So in the immediate past, here we go. We've got that Wheel of Fortune coming in. So this to me is always the wheel turning, you know, forward, things starting to move after a period of stagnation and going in your favor. You are also very much part of this Wheel of Fortune card because this includes your sun sign. It's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. All of those fixed signs are part of the Wheel of Fortune card. So you're absolutely part of this energy. It just makes it a little stronger. And if you have, you know, any of those other signs in your chart or have someone in your life that is those signs, it strengthens it up even deeper to say, yes, this is absolutely meant for you. You are on the right path. There are changes ahead that are blessed for you. So let's see what comes up on top of these. Past, present, future, please, Spirit, for Taurus. Some powerful stuff here, my dears. Okay, so up on top of that Wheel of Fortune, we have that Eight of Coins. So this to me says that you have not been idle. These changes that are coming are not just pure chance. You have been working very hard at affecting these changes, of moving forward, of growing, of making good progress. So let's get into your present energy. Right here we have this Queen of Cups. So to me, there's a lot of Scorpio energy coming in through here, and it doesn't surprise me because our next full moon coming is Scorpio, and that is such, you know, the other side of you. Queen of Cups is very strongly aligned with Scorpio, can also be Cancer and Pisces, but she is mostly a Scorpio alignment. She's very careful with her feelings. She's very emotional, very, very deep intuitively and empathically. And so she's a little bit careful not to reveal every single thing that she thinks and feels. So Taurus, in this present energy of this Libra full moon, you may be feeling that, and it may be a wise idea as you are going through some of these very strong changes, just to not reveal that to everybody. You can reveal it to people you truly trust, that you have long history with. But it might not be the greatest time to tell everybody about all your feelings because they won't appreciate it. They won't understand the depth of what you're going through, which is very intense right now for some of you guys. On top of that, we have that King of Swords. So to me, this is very, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's kind of interesting because she's super emotional and he's very cool-headed, very logical, very much about the intellect, coming up with a practical plan for things. So to me, that's a beautiful combination for you. This could also say that you might have a fellow, not a fellow air sign, but, an air sign in your life or a water sign in your life. And you may be working with those two energies within yourself as well to balance between, the emotion and the intellect. And like I said, when we're in this Libra full moon energy, it is all about balancing one or two aspects of ourselves. So into the immediate future there, the Scorpio energy just doesn't stop coming through. We do have the Death card. We have transformation, and this is a Scorpio alignment card. So to me, Taurus, this Scorpio full moon in May is going to be huge. I can't wait to see what comes up for you next month, because to me this is complete, it's absolutely letting something go. Like I said, right now you're in process of gracefully moving from one stage of life to the next, realizing your self-worth, realizing the depth of your emotion and the depth of your psyche. So you're absolutely stepping up to some fresh new beginnings, some cycles coming full circle and starting all over anew. And this has not been an easy cycle for you, Taurus, with this 10 of Wands. This has been, a very challenging, very, very difficult cycle for some of you, which, because it is the 10 of Wands, that means it is coming to an end. That means you have finally reached, the culmination of some very difficult cycles. So I would imagine that this particular full moon is going to be quite powerful this next 30 days, and even further, the 30 days after that. You're in some very transformative, very beautiful, life-affirming kind of cycles here, Taurus. So let's pull an affirmation card. I'm pulling from the Eloquii deck, and this is, to me, it has a very beautiful goddess energy. And to me, this full moon in Libra, it's a balance of male and female, but Libra is a masculine sign ruled by a very feminine planet, which is Venus. So let's see what comes through for you from this deck. I feel so much from this. Oh boy, and look at that. She who creates. Shiala is creativity, originality, and spontaneity. Right now we are in the time of Aries, which is a very spontaneous energy. It is very creative, Taurus. And to me, creation is what comes after, of course, the death, the transformation, the rebirth, the recreation, the regeneration. So absolutely, you are so much in your own process of recreating your own life. And naturally, Taurus, some things have got to pass away for you to completely embody those and come into their fullness. But I believe you can do it. This is something that it's like you've known these changes were coming for a while, and here they are. So I hope you have an amazing full moon, and I will be seeing you guys again very soon. Take care.